Manatee County followed through on its promise to move a Confederate statue less than 48 hours after commissioners finalized that decision to do so.
In an attempt to avoid a potential public hazard, the statue was removed overnight when crews discovered it has long been a threat to public safety. ABC 7's Adam Cellini joins us live outside the historic courthouse in downtown Bradenton to explain what went wrong during that removal process overnight. Adam?
Yeah, Scott and Haley could take a look at what residents woke up to here on Thursday morning. The county says the statue was relocated to this location back in 2013, possibly at an angle, which may have over time degraded the structural integrity of the connection between the statue and its base. Workers were in Bradenton around 3:30 a.m. Thursday trying to remove a controversial Confederate monument when suddenly the statue separated from its base, breaking in two on the ground.
It was a safety hazard before we ever started to touch it.
Crews determining the statue was improperly fastened to its base and could have toppled under a number of different circumstances.
When you think of the events of the community gathering, that would have been catastrophic if someone would have pushed or pulled in the wrong direction.
Brian Ellis was among those who marched to remove that statue on Monday and was feeling extra satisfied on Thursday.
There's actually been a lot of joy about the monument breaking, and I totally sympathize and agree with that.
Counter-protesters from the group America First Team Manatee are furious, threatening legal action to restore and return the statue to its home for the last century. Locals passed the space on Thursday with mixed emotions.
It's wrong because it's been here for so many years. Why would they just come overnight and just snatch it up?
What people are attributing to the statues causing in our society right now is within people's hearts, and that removing statues and even having statues there really isn't going to do anything to change it.
Hunziker hoping for now the controversy can be over in Manatee County.
There's so many social issues in the community that we should be focusing on, and not just one monument that's 100 years old.
Now, the county is keeping the statue in an undisclosed location. They do plan to repair it, and through a public process, they will relocate it, which was part of the original plan. Now, in a statement, Black Lives Matter Minnesota tells us that they will now be focusing on advocating for the implementation of education programming related to the Confederacy and Civil War symbolism. And that was a sentiment that was reflected by Commission Chair Betsy Benak during a meeting today when this was being discussed. She hopes the statue will become a symbol of education here in the county. For now, live in Manatee County in downtown Bradenton, I'm Adam Cellini. Scott and Haley, back to you.
All right, Adam, thank you so much. A major Venice Housing Authority project remains in doubt. The city of Venice had agreed to kick in $500,000 towards the $11 million project. That would have helped the Housing Authority potentially secure the remaining money from the state. But after scrutiny over another costly city project, the council may be taking back its offer.
We're looking at other avenues, foundations, who wants to jump in here and help.
City will have a special meeting this upcoming Monday to discuss the matter. City council members say they're hoping to help the Housing Authority find that money elsewhere.
Time to check in now with meteorologist Steve Newman. He's in for Bob tonight and has the first alert forecast.
Haley, we're taking a look at Hurricane Harvey. It's going to be a significant problem for Texas. Life-threatening is how the National Hurricane Center is describing it. Not only with torrential rains and high winds, Category 3 force winds when it moves ashore, but also storm surge tides as it moves ashore up to 5-6 feet and even greater in some spots. We'll look more closely at this coming up in our main weather. We have our own tropical kind of weather to talk about, a broad area of low pressure. Look at those beautiful streams across the Gulf of Mexico. We don't often see that except during this time of year. And that circulation has produced a line of heavy thunderstorms that came over us earlier and actually produced a couple of funnel clouds, water spouts off of Longboat Key and Anna Maria Island. And you can see it occurred just about 5 minutes before 5 o'clock. And it also looked like it had some hail at that time. We'll have some video and pictures of that coming up a little later on in the broadcast. But our forecast for the evening shows that those storms will be off and on, scattered, but mainly dry overnight, but it's going to be wet tomorrow and Saturday. The complete forecast and further details on Harvey coming up. Scott?
All right, Steve, thank you. Just a few weeks after the city of Sarasota dedicated a park in his honor, Mr. Downtown, Paul Thorpe Jr., has died. Thorpe is credited with establishing the New Year's Eve pineapple drop, the holiday parade, and the Saturday farmers market downtown. In honor of Thorpe's work, the city renamed Pineapple Park at the corner of Lemon Avenue and Pineapple Avenue to Paul Thorpe Jr. Park. Sarasota City Manager Tom Barwin releasing a statement on Thorpe's passing saying, quote, "We owe so much to Paul. His legacy as Mr. Downtown can be seen every day and night with the renewed energy in downtown, whether people are shopping, getting a bite to eat, or attending one of the popular magical events." Thorpe was 91 years old.
There has been quite the shakeup in the state's Republican delegation. The Florida House of Representatives, Alex Miller, a representative, announcing that she is resigning from her seat. ABC 7's Bobeth Yates has reaction from this surprising move. Bobeth.
Well, she was only in office for less than a year, but despite people calling what it was a successful year, Representative Alex Miller is calling it quits.
It's just overall very disappointing and sad to see somebody with her star power decide to leave early.
The her is District 72 Representative Republican Alex Miller. Last November, Miller defeated Democratic candidate Edward James III and headed to Tallahassee to represent the Sarasota community. But after just 10 months on the job, she released this statement saying, "As the mother of 2 teenage boys who is the CEO of a rapidly growing business, I have come to the conclusion that I must spend more time at home than my service in the legislature would allow." Her statements went on to say her resignation would be effective September 1st.
I was surprised because Alex Miller really from day one had an immediate impact. She played an important role in our delegation. I thought she had a bright future in Tallahassee. So really this is a bittersweet moment because I'm very disappointed and sad to see Alex go.
Representative Joe Gruters took office the same day Miller did, and he says she played a vital role amongst their Republican delegation. And according to the House of Representatives website, Miller was the main sponsor for about 13 bills during her short tenure. And while many of those measures did not become law, she did gain enough support for a shark fin bill, which made it illegal to possess a shark's fin and created penalties for those who did not follow the rules.
She was looked at already as one of these animal rights activist leaders in Tallahassee. She's definitely going to be missed. But at the same time, now we have James Buchanan running for this district. He's shifting down. My guess is he'll be our nominee and eventual winner.
James Buchanan is the son of U.S. Congressman Vern Buchanan. ABC 7 was unable to reach Buchanan to confirm his candidacy, but Sarasota's Supervisor of Elections says those interested in the position will not have a long time to finalize those plans.
Depending on the number of candidates who decide to run and qualify for the seat, so it's likely that there will be a primary election later this year in 2017, and then a general election in early 2018, probably about 70 days or so after the primary election.
Now, the state of Florida's election division will be setting the qualifying dates and accepting the application for those interested in this position. Now, Miller's post will remain vacant until a winner is announced from the general election. Back to you.
All right, Bobeth, thank you. Still to come in your Suncoast News tonight, Thunder by the Bay is coming back to Sarasota after a one-year hiatus. What's planned for this upcoming event?
And a Sarasota elementary school gets an upgrade, how a local business made it possible.
Now you can win a $50 Visa. It's easy. Just enter the word of the week at mysuncoast.com. This week's word is eclipse. We'll pick a winner each week. Good luck. Start your day with a new Good Morning Suncoast team. Weekdays starting at 5 a.m. on ABC 7. Your Suncoast News. We're here for you.
The ABC 7 First Alert Hurricane Guide. Download yours today.
There are many choices when it comes to AC companies. Our advice? Choose a company that performs employee background checks and is licensed with top manufacturers like Daikin. Daikin offers a 12-year parts and labor limited warranty. For better comfort and value, call Elite Heating and Air.
Are you Goodwill?
Yes, because when I donate or shop at Goodwill,
I am creating a job. I am Goodwill, yeah.
They're coming from Tampa, Fort Myers, even Orlando. They're coming from everywhere for the Sarasota Ford Promise. We promise we're more than a dealership. We're a destination with a movie theater, massage room, aquarium, cafe, and more. We promise to give you top dollar for your trade, even if you don't buy from us. And if you do, we promise you the best deal. Bring us any competitor's ad, and we'll beat it by at least $1,000. $1,000. That's why they're coming from everywhere to Sarasota Ford, where 41 meets 301. SarasotaFord.com.
Join the fun at the Weddings of Sarasota 17th Annual Wedding Show at the iconic Sarasota Municipal Auditorium on US 41. Sunday, August 27th from noon to 4. Enjoy food, fun, and entertainment with a runway show on stage at 3 p.m. $2,000 in Weddings of Sarasota dollars given out after the runway show. You must be present to win. Pre-register at weddingsofsarasota.com. Brides and grooms are free if registered by midnight on August 25th. Weddings of Sarasota. Register today.
Today, everyone is looking for carpeting that lasts longer. G. Fried has you covered with Karastan. With a legacy of quality and integrity, we provide you with a huge selection of Karastan carpets with exclusive lifetime limited warranties. All installed by our highly skilled, highly knowledgeable team. Come ask us why Karastan is the best and most durable. G. Fried Flooring America. Our world is at your feet.
ABC 7 News at 7, weeknights.
There are many choices when it comes to AC companies. Our advice? Choose a company that performs employee background checks and is licensed with top manufacturers like Daikin. Daikin offers a 12-year parts and labor limited warranty. For better comfort and value, call Elite Heating and Air.
Big changes in store for a popular Suncoast event. The 20th annual Motorcycle and Music Festival, Thunder by the Bay, will return once again to Sarasota. It will now be held at the Sarasota Fairgrounds on Ringling Boulevard. The event was held last year in Lakewood Ranch and the year before in downtown Sarasota. Organizers cite increased fees and charges in the city of Sarasota for its initial move.
We have now a fairgrounds with a lot of room where we can have an indoor venue and an outdoor venue. It'll still remain free to the public. We have a camping capability out there. We have hookups for RVs and dry camping. It's still in close proximity to downtown. We just felt it would be a win-win for everybody all the way around.
The four-day festival will take place from February 15th through the 18th at the Sarasota Fairgrounds, along with a new Bikes on Main block party on Friday, February 16th in downtown Sarasota. More details on the event's move tonight at 11.
Wilkinson Elementary School in Sarasota getting an upgrade thanks to Lowe's Home Improvement Store in the area. Store volunteers began work this morning to add an interactive outdoor learning courtyard to the school's campus. At least 20 volunteers were out this morning to help the kids turn over the soil, plant new vegetation, add benches, birdhouses, and new mulch.
We're going to go ahead and extend their whole butterfly garden. We're going to add brand new plants to the garden. We're adding a rain barrel, benches, an area for the kids to learn in. Makes you feel good. It makes you feel like you've done something really worth it. And the employees love it. They enjoy working out here. In fact, we have so many people we've got to pick and choose who can go, otherwise the store wouldn't be open.
Lowe's is also donating an additional $2,500 in gardening materials. The project will ultimately transform the courtyard into a hands-on outdoor area with science, technology, engineering, arts, and math learning stations.
Fantastic.
Turned out great, too.
Yes, it did.
Yeah.
Steve Newman will be back with your First Alert weather after this.
For your plumbing, electrical, or air conditioning, and services is qualified, and service calls are free. AndServices.com. AndServices.com.
Hi, I'm Chef Bob. Watch Aprons in the Kitchen every Wednesday morning on ABC 7, where we'll be serving up the most awesome dishes. Then stop by your neighborhood Publix, pick up the recipe card and all the ingredients.
Is your old garage door stuck or broken? Would a new one give you a lift? Let Precision Door Overhead Garage Door Service of Sarasota come to the rescue with prompt and affordable repair service. Replacement doors come with an array of styles and colors, and they are rated to meet and exceed Florida standards. From estimates to installation, your satisfaction is our priority. If you're not 100% satisfied with any product, service, or installation, we will make it right, because Precision Door Service is a name you can trust. It's Lincoln Summer Sales Event here at Alex Karras Lincoln. Drive a brand new 2017 Lincoln MKC Sport Utility for $269 per month, or a 2017 MKZ for $299 per month. We have a great selection of certified pre-owned Lincolns. These vehicles have warranties up to 100,000 miles and come with complimentary roadside assistance. Alex Karras Lincoln, affordable luxury, winner of the prestigious 2015 President's Award, serving Florida's Sun Coast since 1978. We're located 2 miles north of the Sarasota-Bradenton Airport on US 41.
Attention blood thinner users. Thousands of blood thinner users may have been exposed to serious risk by these dangerous medications. If you or loved one took Xarelto or Pradaxa and suffered serious internal bleeding, call right now. Call Nightline Legal to speak with an experienced attorney for a free consultation. If we don't win, there is no fee. There are time deadlines to file a claim, so don't wait. Call right now.
Call 1-800-554-3987. Again, that's 1-800-554-3987.
If you're only hungry for a slice of apple pie, why buy the whole pie? And you certainly wouldn't want to pay for an all-you-can-eat buffet. So if you don't use your cell phone that much, why get charged for a plan that's too big, or even an unlimited plan? Luckily, there's still a wireless company that shares your values. Welcome to Consumer Cellular. Our average customer pays about $25 a month for everything they need. Many pay even less, as plans start at just $10 a month. You'll get a straightforward bill that's easy to understand, with no surprises, and all the attention you deserve from our friendly customer service team. No wonder Consumer Cellular has received J.D. Power Awards for highest customer service. Plus, if you're an AARP member, you'll receive special discounts. It's easy to switch. You can even keep your phone and your number. So stop paying for more than you need and start your 30-day risk-free trial today. Call 1-800-468-1930. Go online or visit a Target store today.
ABC 7 News at 7 weeknights.
For your plumbing, electrical, or air conditioning, and services is qualified, and service calls are free. And services.com. AND services.com.
Well, we received some very interesting video from one of our viewers, Rick Whistler, who took some video of 2 water spouts seen here off of Longboat Key. So thank you, Rick, for emailing this in. Glad we were able to get it on air. And Steve, you could tell us a little bit more about this.
This was just about 5 minutes before 5 this afternoon. It was visible from West Bradenton, from Anna Maria Island, Holmes Beach, down to Longboat Key, part of a very strong line of storms, which we all experienced. And we also had shelf cloud came over us. But look at the incredible picture there of the twin funnel clouds that came over the area. Fortunately, they did not do any damage. They were offshore, and things are calming down. That the line of storms has now moved out in the Gulf of Mexico, leaving behind cooler air. 79 degrees with a dew point of 78, with a south wind at 13 miles an hour. Before the storms got here, it got up to 91. Last night's low 76, pretty close to normal on both parts, on both counts. Now, there is a broad area of low pressure over Florida responsible for that and a lot of other rain we've had. Circulation is very faint, but you can kind of see it. And there's that line of storms that has now moved out in the open Gulf of Mexico. More could pop up from time to time, but I think that's going to be the worst of it through the overnight hours. Now I'll look at Hurricane Harvey, and the National Hurricane Center is calling this potentially deadly and devastating flooding in areas near where it makes landfall around Corpus Christi tomorrow night or on Saturday morning. And you can see from the new GOES-16 satellite that takes pictures every 1 minute the incredible detail. And in the last hour, hour and a half, we've had an eye form, and look at the convection around that eye. This is encountering warmer water, very little wind shear, so it's going to strengthen dramatically overnight and through tomorrow, and could be a Category 3 storm by the time it hits. But right now, winds are 85 miles an hour as it moves northwesterly at 10 miles an hour. Category 1. By tomorrow morning at 2 a.m., it could be a Category 2 storm with 110 mile an hour winds. Friday afternoon, Category 3 with 125, taking dead aim on Corpus Christi. Storm surge tides 5, 6, 7 feet high just to the right of where it makes landfall. And one prediction was even like 12 foot as a worst case scenario. So people are definitely evacuating the Outer Banks. There is a storm surge warning along all of the Texas coast, or most of the Texas coast. As we move into the weekend, the forecast is more uncertain. The storm will weaken as it moves inland down to about 100 mile an hour winds on Saturday afternoon. Then it could wash out, just dumping more heavy rain, or it could drift back to the coast and move northeastward. The European model, which I kind of like most times, is predicting that. And this is the scenario as far as rainfall that it's predicting. As we move into Saturday afternoon and Sunday, 20 inches of rain around Victoria, 14 to 15 inches around Corpus Christi. Then if it comes back to the coast and moves northeastward, that's when the rain moves into Louisiana. We have our own rainfall to deal with here in the Suncoast as we move into the weekend. This is a rough estimate, anywhere 3-4 inches of rain in many locations. As we move into Saturday and Saturday afternoon, some spots could see multi-inch rainfall. It depends on where these storms hit. This is not exactly what it's going to look like, but you get an idea. It's going to be wet. And our futurecast shows the swirling low over us, and it eventually winds up off the northeast coast by the end of the weekend, where it could become a tropical storm, not affecting any land areas at the moment, moving into the Atlantic, but it's going to be wet off and on. Out in the open water, look for seas to be increasing to a moderate chop, and the beach 89, the water temperature. And here's my 7-day outlook showing it's going to be wet for at least 2 days, but there is hope. 70% chance of storms on Friday, 60% Saturday, then it tapers off to only slight chance Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday of next week. And that's your weather.
All right, Steve, thank you. Looking for something exciting to do on the Suncoast? ABC 7's Linda Carson has just the ticket.
Coming up on Suncoast Scene, we'll tell you where to find the most fun in town this weekend.
Tonight, President Trump on the attack after that rally in Phoenix. Can he really bring Americans together? Plus, the hurricane watch as Harvey moves across the Gulf. Will this storm strengthen and hit? World News Tonight with David Muir is America's most watched newscast.
Fresh out of the box, the Alfa Romeo won us over. We went in skeptical and left in awe of this gorgeous machine. Rediscover your passion for driving at Sunset Alfa Romeo of Sarasota.
When you want to get away from it all, to a place where you can do everything, or nothing at all, surrounded by natural beauty and all the modern amenities you might desire, then you'll want to be here at the Wanna Be Inn on the beautiful shores of Manasota Key, Florida. To plan your escape, log on to wannabein.com.
What to do when your heating or air conditioning needs service or, heaven forbid, replacement? Call Air Now today. We've been serving Sarasota and Manatee County since 1946. We offer $49.95 tune-ups, lease or finance options, and remember, service today or it's free.
Describe a battery or bulb, and Batteries Plus Bulbs will have it. Tell us what's broken on your smartphone, and we'll fix it.
I need a new battery for my phone.
And a new screen.
What did you do?
Visit batteriesplus.com for a store near you.
Attention Sarasota and surrounding cities. After 25 years in Sarasota, Bacon's Furniture and Design will be moving to create Southwest Florida's largest and most dynamic furniture store. We must liquidate everything in the store at huge savings as fast as possible. Do not miss this opportunity to purchase quality sofas, bedrooms, dining rooms, patio furniture, mattresses, and more. All at the absolute lowest prices possible. The Bacon's Furniture and Design relocation sell-off. Nobody beats Bacon's.
It does things that seem impossible, feeling like it could change direction while airborne. Rediscover your passion for driving at Sunset Alfa Romeo of Sarasota.
You never know what the weather will bring this time of year.
But as ABC 7's Linda Carson shows us, there are some events you might want to check out whether it rains or shines in Suncoast Scene.
You're invited to a back-to-school bash at the Music Compound on Cattleman Road. It's Saturday from noon to 4.
There'll be great live entertainment, including Music Compound instructor Savannah Brady and her band.
My band, we play classic rock and some originals, like the Eagles and Beatles, stuff like that.
You can bring your whole crew.
It's a family-friendly event. It's free, and there's not a lot of events where you can hear music and get great food that's family friendly.
Music Compound is unique here on the Suncoast.
So Music Compound provides music education, all ages, any level, any interest. So anybody that's looking to learn an instrument or sing can come and see us.
And at the Back to School Bash Saturday, you can meet the instructors.
We'll have anywhere from 5 to 20 of our instructors that will be there. Some of them will be performing, some of them will be giving tours, giving out pricing. We also have a barbecue truck, we have free treats for everyone, and we'll be making musical instruments too.
And Jaw Movement, one of the hottest bands on the Suncoast, will be playing live here at Friday Fest on the Bay behind the Van Wezel on Friday. The music starts at 5 and it goes to 9.
We like to play all different genres of music because we want to be able to cater to everyone. But most of the music will be reggae, and then of course I'm a soul singer, so I have to bring in my Motown, R&B.
And we cornered ABC7's Joey Panic in the dressing room, hanging up his headphones as producer of the Suncoast View and taking center stage at the Florida Studio Theater for one evening only.
Friday night, we're having a custom improv show. It is actually in honor of my birthday. I'm celebrating a big birthday coming up. But this is a show we're kind of going back to some of the old improv that we used to do. So it'll be a combination of short form games and then some longer forms.
Joey spent 14 years as a performer.
I was a musical theater actor from the time I was a kid, and then I went professionally. I started when I was like 20 years old, moved to New York, toured the country, toured the world as an actor, singer, dancer.
So come out to the Florida Studio Theater on Friday night and wish Joey Panic a happy birthday. He will have you in stitches. Linda Carson, ABC7, your Suncoast News.
Well, that's awesome.
Yeah. Happy early birthday.
Happy early birthday to Joey.
Very talented guy.
Yes, he is.
Yep.
The weather is going to be a real concern in Texas with a potentially deadly Hurricane Harvey. It's ominous, being this is the 25th anniversary of Hurricane Andrew, and we have a storm, not quite a storm, but it's still a bad storm approaching Texas.
Stay tuned to see Haley at 7 o'clock. World News is next.
Outdoor living is one of the greatest perks about living in Florida. So whether this is your style, or this, or maybe this, contact Superior Pools. They've been building pools from Sarasota to Naples since 2001, and they would love to build yours.
They're coming from Tampa, Fort Myers, even Orlando. They're coming from everywhere for the Sarasota Ford Promise. Our promise means a new car you'll love. If not, return it for one you do. At Sarasota Ford, we promise live market pricing. We monitor national pricing on our entire inventory, so you get the best deal. In fact, we guarantee it. Bring us any competitor's ad, and we'll beat it by at least $1,000. That's why they're coming from everywhere to Sarasota Ford, where 41 meets 301. SarasotaFord.com.
The following message is brought to you by Mesobook.com.
People who have been diagnosed with mesothelioma have many questions. How did I get this disease? What are my treatment options? How will this affect my loved ones? You need answers, which is why we offer a free book written by medical professionals who have treated mesothelioma.
Call toll-free at 1-800-777-1366 or go to Mesobook.com.
Jacuzzi is proud to present our first ever safe bathing event. The Jacuzzi walk-in tub allows you or a loved one to take a safe and relaxing bath. Never climb in and out of a regular bathtub again. Our walk-in tub offers a low step-in threshold, fast drain technology, soothing hydrotherapy, and even a shower handle. Regain bathing independence with a Jacuzzi walk-in tub and enjoy spending more time with loved ones. Why wait any longer? During our safe bathing event, save $750 on a new walk-in tub. Receive $250 in safety upgrades and a $100 Visa gift card. But if you call right now during this program, we'll double the savings to $1,500, double the safety upgrades to $500, and double it to a $200 Visa gift card with your walk-in tub purchase. Call right now to save double on a new walk-in tub. Call now.
Today, everyone is looking for more fashionable choices in flooring than ever before. And G. Fried has responded with a huge selection of carpets, tile, wood, laminate, and vinyl. Installed by a highly skilled team, G. Fried has got everything you're looking for and more. The next time you think about quality flooring, think G. Fried Flooring America. G. Fried Flooring America. Our world is at your feet.
Start your day with a new Good Morning Suncoast team. Weekdays starting at 5 a.m. on ABC7, your Suncoast News. We're here for you.
The ABC7 First Alert Hurricane Guide. Download yours today.